Hey everyone, this will be a short tutorial on cutter selection and speeds and feeds for vertical milling machines, specifically CNC. Okay, and the formula is the feed rate is the speed, the number of edges on your cutter. So this is a 2-flute end mill, so it has 2 cutting edges. And we come up with 28.9 inches per minute. So you can see from this formula, just by flutes to the cutter, you can go twice as fast in feed rate. So the trade-off is, I mean, it depends sort of on your part geometry. If you're doing like a deep pocket, and this is a relatively good aspect ratio pocket, you really want to have some chip clearance to get those chips out, as we'll see later. Okay, so we've got the cutter speed. We plugged that into this equation, and we got 28.9 inches per minute. So these are the speeds and feeds that you might have heard about. These are that define your cut. The last number to figure out is how deep to put the cutter down into the material. So this pocket is about a 1/2 inch deep. We could, if we wanted, just go all the way into one pass and cut it out. The problem with that is that the cutter might snap off. So imagine in the extreme, I mean, let's say you had a cutter like this. You really can't put all that cutter down into material at once and cut off, because it would just snap your cutter. So a good rule of thumb when you're doing a slot is to not plunge more than half the diameter of the cutter. So in this case, the cutter is 3/8 of an inch, or 0.375 of an inch. So it would be good not to plunge more than half of that per cut. So what we'll do is go in half, or 3/16 of an inch, and then, let the chips clear basically, and then drop another 3/16 until you get down to the final